I would like to just say as a disclaimer before we really get going that I'm drunk. I was just at the American Airlines Center or Arena watching the Mavericks lose again for the third time, and I might go to the fourth game to watch the Celtics win the championship. But that won't stop me from talking about stupid people on the internet. Pink Sauce Lady still won't give up. She's determined. And you know what? Gotta give her credit. She's somebody who everybody looked at and said, we want to support. We actually will give you money because we are stupid. We, including me, multiple times.
Oh, that's fucking nasty. Subscribe to the channel!
And we wanted to trust that maybe this thing that looks stupid could actually be something that's the future of dipping nuggets in something. And it failed. Why? Because this woman was doing things not approved by anybody with an actual knowledge of business. And she thought it would be perfect. And the criticism came and people made fun of her. You had these stupid people trying to play scapegoat, blaming the critics because you need to remember how harsh you are. And when you're harsh, that's hurtful. Especially to the hustle and bustle of a bunch of people trying so hard to make it in this world because, ooh, it's so hard for people who get on camera and say they don't know what the fuck the FDA stands for to make it in this world. And she's constantly tried to come back. There was legal troubles because the people that saved her ass were trying to get that money back, and she was being a little bit passive aggressive about that.
Most of you may know me as the chef that tried to poison the world with her pink sauce. But in reality, I had just created a new lane in the culinary industry. Fun, naturally colored foods. The world had so many questions, and I didn't know that being a creator that didn't like to explain themselves could cause people to come to their own conclusions.
Not the pink sauce! I mean, like, what's in it? Aw! But why is it pink? Why does it look like paint? There is no way it can be natural. Yuck!
I didn't know how to express to the world what I was thinking or how I managed to create such a mind-blowing invention by just wanting to be me. But then I got to thinking if the world knew how to use the tools that I have been taught over the past 2 decades. They would understand my approach to culinary innovation.
Hello, it's Leon editing this all together. If we as society learn the skills you learned over the past 2 decades to make that pink sauce, I'm really considering that if that was what we all learned, the human race would be extinct by now.
But I guess after all this time and all the pop and circumstance, she's back again to still try to sell y'all on pink sauce because now she's perfected it.
Look at this. Like, just to look at this, like, y'all, I just wish I could just hit the restart button and, like, restart it all, but it's okay. This is, like, the best thing ever, guys. Oh, my gosh. I think I perfected my product. I think I perfected my product. Like, y'all, no, but for real, like, what?
I want y'all to really understand what y'all hearing from this lady. She's sitting here telling you, people who might have consumed this product or people who've known about this product for, I think, 2 years now, that she's finally, after selling this to you faulty and not knowing what the FDA stood for, she's perfected it. Aren't you excited that she's doing this? And mind you, because I feel like I explain it further in the video, you can't go through such a colossal fuck up and then expect people to come back and invest their hard-earned money after being a colossal embarrassment, perfected it.
Oh, they could never. It's so beautiful. See, and then when I mix my sauce and I just see how vibrant and beautiful the color is, I just rock myself and I'm like, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Look how gorgeous. Okay, bye.
And now she stole my idea. I know she watched me. I know you watched me, Chef P. You beautiful skinned woman. I know you stole my idea for blue sauce, and I do not tolerate that. And I am offended by that. Thank you very much. My check, I want it in the mail at some point, but that don't matter. The personal gripes aside, she apparently has been going around trying to get people in public to taste test her sauce. And for some reason, I guess I gotta give her respect for this. She at least gave an honest reviewer the opportunity to review it, and she just let everybody see it on social media.
Do it taste like ranch? It don't, right? It don't. Does it taste like any other sauce that you've ever had?
No, it do not.
But is it good?
It is really good.
Thank you. Okay, so now this the blue sauce, y'all. It's a little different, right? But it's good. Period. Okay.
But the thing that's interesting about Chef P is that she thinks that without accountability, she could still somehow garner the public to care about her sauce. And I'm sorry, this is yet another example of why all publicity is good publicity is the dumbest mindset you could have as a content creator, a streamer, a business person who wants to go viral on the internet. Because why would you want to go viral for a bad product that if you go to Walmart or Dollar Tree or a gas station or a discount store, the pink don't even look pink. It looked like what my hand looks like on this side. You don't want to go viral for that. You don't want to go viral for people opening the boxes and seeing broken things, blown up packaging, mismanaged product. You don't want to go viral for that, because after you go viral and you get a lot of views, you get a lot of followers, man, you get on talk shows where a bald guy sits there with he props his leg up and he says, well, it's kind of everybody else's fault. And months later, we'll finally own up to it because a dumb fuck somehow doesn't realize that when you blame a critic for criticizing except the obvious, you face a consequence of people looking at you and saying, wow, you're still a dumb fuck for that. Oh, such a fucking concept. And she doesn't really understand that without apologizing for the complete clusterfuck that was her idea to make it big, no one in the future is really going to give you a legitimate chance. We all watched you in public embarrass yourself. We watched you fail. We watched you try to act as if it was everybody trying to tear you down. No, you were a fool with an idea that didn't have a plan. And that is the worst thing you could do, especially on the internet, because don't tell me nothing about supporting black businesses and all this bullshit, because you got these motherfuckers doing veneer teeth inside of garages thinking that they're legitimate. These people, specifically black people, why are you talking about black people? Hello, look what I am. There's some black people who just want to make money. And yes, it's stupid for anybody to truly just look at that and say, yeah, it's kind of your fault for buying it. But it's stupid for you to even think that you could get away with some shit like that. And for a time, you did. But you failed. Why did you fail? Because the product sucked. And even if you perfected it, even if you spend all this time under the sun making and disappearing and coming back and thinking, it's the perfect time for you to bounce back, the public, vast majority, is not going to give you a chance. Your friends and family might, because they're the dumb fucks that are going to look at you and say, you can't do no wrong. And somebody in your family or in your group should have checked your ass about what you were doing. But no, nobody wanted to do it. Nobody wants to actually criticize this motherfucker, because criticizing her somehow it's just not fair. I don't get it, because we're just trying to tear people down. Maybe we want to see people succeed, and the only way you can is with people coming in and criticizing, not a bunch of people lying about dead kids in the hospital because of the pink sauce, because that was the thing, but because people want to see you grow, and you can't grow without criticism. They got people who talk about the way I swear too much. They got people who talked about the video quality or the audio quality, and it's like, you gotta respect the fact that some people actually want to see you grow, that they're willing to criticize you for the better. It's not hard, but you fools make it so hard because you think criticism is a personal attack on your character. It is not. You're a failure. I look at you, pink sauce lady, and I look at you and I say, after all this time, after wanting you to succeed, I just want you to fail and give up. and go work a regular job. Go work at a restaurant. Go get you some cooking lessons. I don't trust you with what you're doing. All these random TikToks, you dipping something in, you crunching, like, no, I don't want to see this shit no more. I wish I could want you to drop. In me, I wish I could want you to succeed. But because you don't want to get on camera and just be like, hey everybody, it's Chef Pei, and I made a lot of mistakes, and I have to really own up to it in order for me to move forward. Because if I don't, then this just won't happen, and I won't be able to succeed, and I won't be able to have people trust in me as a businesswoman, because I want to be respected. But the only way that I could garner that respect is to first own up to my mistakes. And I apologize to Dave's Gourmet for creating this media swell, because they stole my idea, even though you signed that fucking contract. It's like, this woman is stupid. I can't. In all good, I can't, bro. I can't, because there's no way anybody's supposed to be allowing all of these mistakes. And don't tell me nothing about inexperience. This motherfucker gotta either be like a few years older than me. I'm 24. Yes, I know I look 30 and I sound like your fucking dad with throat cancer, but she gotta be older than me. At some point, y'all just gotta look at somebody, no matter how much you wanna like them because of their skin color, because that's what a lot of you motherfuckers who are black saviors do. You kind of excuse some shit just because of skin color. And let me just tell you right now, that's the dumbest fucking shit you could fucking do. But people gotta just give up on her. You got to give up, because if you don't give up on her, she won't be able to realize she's a fuck up, and she's a fuck up no matter how you slice it. And that's pretty much all I got to say with this video. I want you to stop making all forms of sauces. I look at you and I just think failure. I don't see future businesswoman. I just don't see it. And maybe I'm harsh for that, and maybe it's the booze, but I just don't see it. Fuck the booze. I can say this shit sober, that I don't have faith in you to actually be successful, because you won't hold yourself accountable. And it's your fault. It's not my fault for criticizing you. It's not a Tozie's fault for talking about you. It's nobody's fault. It's your fault. You did this. You, Chef P lady. Buy mutt sauce. That's what you all should do. A black army veteran type person who does her due diligence and wants people to have good sauce. I got some sauce from her. I'm not sponsored. I just know a good product when I fucking want it down my throat. I didn't mean it like that. But in the meantime, subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next one. How did I do? Because I know this was kind of like all over the place just a little bit, but I hope it was coherent enough for you to understand one thing. Wow, pink sauce is fucking terrible. Maybe it was a good plan, terrible fucking execution, and it was made better by a bunch of YouTubers who gave it a better fucking shot. Goodbye, everybody. Fuck the Mavericks.